Hi guys, this could potentially be a massive headache for the Trump administration and the president's plan to either bring manufacturing back to the US with the cudgel of tariffs or just to whack other countries over the head with them. CNN spoke here to a business owner who's close to breaking point, and instead of just rolling over and taking what Donald Trump is dishing out, he's decided to fight back. Rick Woldenberg, who runs an educational toy company and relies heavily on China for his stock, explained to CNN why he's taking the administration to court. Now, this could be the start of something big.
Well, we've been hammered tremendously, and it all started on April 2nd. We tried to stop shipments to the U.S., and we were unable to stop 19 shipments. Those shipments last year, if we'd brought them in, would have produced about $15,000 in duties and tariffs. I estimate the amount, if we cleared everything that was shipped by mistake, because we got there one day too late, is over $1 million. It's not affordable. It's going to cause tremendous problems under lines of credit, and it's sent our company kind of into a form of chaos.
Businesses like yours, you face something of a choice when it comes to if nothing gives here. You pay the tariff and either eat the cost, or pass it on to customers, or you bring in less inventory. Which is it? What is your calculation? Which is it for you?
Well, we really can't afford to pay the tariff at the end. You know, what used to cost us $10 because you would be able to bring it in at 0% duty now costs us $24.50. In no fantastical world do I have a markup like that in the most competitive consumer market in the world. This is the most competitive market, so it's just not possible. So we've just stopped. We've brought in very few shipments from China, basically things that we have to bring in and don't have a choice, and everything else just ceased. We are scrambling to move as much as possible out of China immediately. We did have an alternative supply chain. It's not like we were napping. Just no one was prepared for this, and we were given no warning.
There was no warning of it. That's exactly right. So your lawsuit filed Tuesday. Why did you do it? Why did you take that step when so many businesses, very large corporations, very small, even smaller businesses, they are not taking that step? Why did you?
We're a fourth generation family business, and we're a mission driven business. We think what we do is important, and I think the future of our business overnight was threatened by the tariffs, and so I felt like I had no choice. We'll do anything we can to fight to save our business. As I said, we think what we do is important. We also have 500 families, the families of the people that work for us, who are depending on us for their livelihood, and I can't give up on them either. So we had to.
Rick, there you go. He's fighting for his business, but he's also fighting for his employees. This is political dynamite for the Democrats. They should be reaching out to this guy. They should be promoting him. This guy is a perfect example of what Donald Trump's tariffs are doing. Because your average person on the street or your small business owner doesn't care about the Amazons of this world or the Walmarts of this world, who are also suffering the consequence of the tariffs. But the small business owners who employ so many workers, so many people, so many families in many cases, they're being hit by this. And this guy, if he's taking the Trump administration to court, I hope he's getting pro bono lawyers on board. But if not, I think there's a real opportunity for others to start a wave of litigations against the Trump administration. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know whether he'll succeed or not. But politically, this could open the floodgates. It could show a number of businesses, here's an opportunity for us to fight back against these tariffs. Donald Trump doesn't have the authority to impose them, or he doesn't have the authority to impose them at the level that he is. He's damaging US businesses. He's damaging society. He's not willing to negotiate this. He's just willing to go his way or the highway. So there's an opportunity for the politicians in opposition to latch on to this, to use this as a battle cry against Donald Trump. Look at what he's doing to small business owners. Look at what he's doing to working families in the US. This is something that they could use. And it's also, if this man is successful, it could potentially open the floodgates, as I said, with litigation against the Trump administration, which would be extremely embarrassing for them. And it could force Donald Trump's hand. So I think if it's handled correctly, if the politicians latch onto this, see it as an opportunity to pressure Trump, and if other companies see this guy as being, if they see him successful, they may see it as an opportunity for them to take the Trump administration to court as well, because they are facing the wall in many cases. They're going to have to lay off staff because they can't afford these tariffs.